for today's look, I'm going to be using the Bad Habit Aura palette, and this is what the palette looks like. To set my eyelids, I'm going to use this shade right here, and this one is called Dream State. And I will be applying this all over my lid. Then I will be using Awakening, and I'm just going to apply this on my crease. Alright guys, so after applying my transition shade, I am going in with this dark brown shade that's in the palette. This one is called Vibe, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this on the outer and inner corners of my eyes, and this is going to help me be able to create a halo look. I did have to keep going to the palette and adding more of that brown shade because it wasn't very pigmented, so that's one thing to keep in mind, is you just have to keep going and build up the color. Once you apply it on your skin, it's not as dark as it looks on the palette, so it's just more of a medium brown. So yeah, you just have to keep building it up until you get the dark brown that you want. The shade that I am applying on the center of my eyelid is called Ecstasy, and when I first applied it with the brush, it wasn't picking up any product, so I did use my finger, and when I tried to blend it, it just wasn't blending. It was very difficult to work with. Over top, I'm going with the shade Ethereal, and what I noticed is this shade is a little bit more creamy. It was easier to blend. To give my eyes a little bit of a pop, I applied some of this beautiful white shimmery shade that's on the palette. This one is called Phenomenon, and it made a huge difference. Like, I really liked how it turned out. Then I will be applying some eyeliner, and I will be applying some falsies. I will be trying out the Stardel lashes. Oh my god, these eyelashes are so freaking cute. Alright, so I'm gonna move on to my face, and I'm going to be using a face primer. This one is from the Too Faced Peach collection. Applying this primer on my T-zone. The foundation that I'm using today is from Fenty Beauty, and I am in the shade 250. I'm just dotting this all over my face, and then I will be using a damp beauty blender to blend it out. I am then applying my Bobbi Brown concealer, and I'm just applying this on my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, on my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. I am using the Too Faced setting powder from the Peach collection to set my face. And then I'm going to dust that off, and then anything I have remaining on my brush, I will just apply on the rest of my face. So using my Tarte contour palette, I'm gonna just bronze my face. Using these two shades here, I'm going to contour. This is one of the highlight kits that I bought from Hush, and oh, these colors are so gorgeous. You have like your different shades of gold, and then you have this pink color that you can use for blush. Before going on with highlight, I'm actually going to finish under my eyes. I'm using the shade Awakening, and this is the color that I first applied on my crease. I used a tiny bit of this shimmery shade that I used on the center of my eyes. Just a tiny bit. I tried to get as close to my waterline as I could. And guys, I freaking love this palette. I'm using Phenomenon, and I'm actually going to apply this in my inner tear duct. And I will also be using this shade to highlight my brow bone. Now, for highlight, going back in with the palette I used for the blush, and which shade am I going to use? I think I'm going to mix these two shades here, and let's see how it turns out. It's like beaming at you. I honestly didn't expect it to be this pigmented, and wow. I'm gonna use my Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm going to apply this on my lower lashes. I'm gonna use one of my Huda Beauty lip products. So I'm going to line my lips first. After you line your lips, and you're done. This is the final look. Just kidding. Just kidding. You gotta fill in your lips, girl. You gotta fill them in. So I might use Spice Girl today by Huda Beauty. Oh yeah. Now to finish off my makeup, you guys already know you gotta use your setting spray. And today I'm using my Too Faced setting spray, and this is from the Peach collection.